Well, obviously the first reaction is that we're very, very pleased that we finally have an outcome. Obviously, it has been well reported in the press. We've been dealing with this matter since January 2017, so it's been many, many months of uncertainty for the workers, and we're very glad at least to have clarity as to the outcome and as to who the employer is going to be.
So as a union, you've been putting a lot of pressure on the government to award this contract in a timely fashion. Do you see the awarding of this contract now at this particular time as the fruit of your labours?
Well, obviously, I mean, I think that I can't hesitate to say that obviously it must have had some bearing. We did have a general meeting not that long ago, and one I think sometime in April, and we were saying that the 1st of July would be definitely a cut-off period for us, and we had agreed that certainly early next week we would have been visiting our members with a ballot box to see, did we want to take this into industrial action or not, because it has been many, many months of uncertainty for the workers, and that situation was unsustainable. So obviously we are glad that we are at the end of that period, and that now we have certainty, and we know how the whole employment situation is going to move forward for our members.
So you've had a relationship with the previous employer's master service for many years. You now have to develop a new relationship with a new employer. How is that going to happen, and what does happen over the next few weeks and months?
Well, obviously, and I think that I would like to acknowledge that certainly for the past 3 years we've had, a very positive and cooperative relationship with the Master Service directors. That it has been, a very, positive industrial relations experience for us over the past 3 years. And obviously, that's always something that's good to note. Obviously, we do want to engage in a similarly positive manner with the new directors. There's going to be a transition period because the existing master service contract was extended till the end of August. So it does give us some time, because there's a lot of work to do for this, for the members to transition as seamlessly as possible from one employer to another. That obviously involves looking at the staff handbook. Making sure that we retain terms and conditions, and if anything, if we can better them, and obviously look at every single member that we have in terms of their own personal arrangements, looking at allowances, possibly long-term overtime hours that have been that they have been working, maybe some even for 18 years. And making sure that it translates favourably to the new employer. So there is actually a lot of work to be done, but at the very least we have this grace period till the 1st of September to do all the work and make sure that we're in the best possible position we can be for the 1st of September. Obviously we will need to engage very closely with the new directors, and we do hope that we can have as good a dialogue with the new directors as we've had with the Master Services directors.